In this lesson, I will explain to you how you can use binning function in pandas. So here I have written the basic concept of binning. That binning is when you group values together into bins. What is the meaning of this? Suppose you have a data and you want to divide this data into smaller groups. Suppose we have 20 kids here and I say I want to divide these 20 kids in 4 groups. So first group consists of 0 to 5 years of old kids, and second group from 6 to 10 years, 11 to 15 is the third, and similarly 16 to 20. So in this case I have divided 20 kids in 4 groups. This is the concept of binning. Here I have made a CSV file. These are the students and these are the marks. Suppose English marks. Ash has 100 out of 100, Bob has 80, Fatma 54, and so on. I want to apply binning function here, right? So what I have to do first, I will make it suppose 82. Okay, save it. Whatever changes you have to do on your CSV file, keep in mind you have to press save, otherwise the impact you cannot see here. First of all, you have to import this file here in our Jupyter notebook, and you know now very well what you have to do. Import pandas as pd. Very good. So df is equal to pd dot read underscore csv, because this is our CSV file. So you have to write down the extension as well. This is the path or location. It is on F drive. The name of the file is binning, and you have to write down in quotation. When I will run, you will see the same Excel file which was saved on the CSV is now here. Now I want to apply the bin function on this mark column. My purpose is I want to make another column. And in that column, I say the name of my third column should be grade. And in these grades, I want to apply the binning. If suppose students has 0 to 25 marks, they will consider fail, 25 to 50, average 50 to 75 good, 75 to 100 brilliant, all excellent. So how you can perform this function? We can do this with the help of this scenario. So here I have written define bins. First of all, you have to define your bins. I said here I want to make 4 bins. It's up to you or according to your data or scenario. So start from 0. Again, it's up to you. If you want to, you can start from the minimum value, but I said okay, from 0 to 25. If some student have 0, 1, 2, 3 and so on up to 25, they will consider fail. 25 to 50, 50 to 75 and 75 to 100. This is my bin. Here I have written names of the group. So my first group 0 to 25 will consider as fail. 25 to 50 is average. This one is good and 100 is brilliant. So this is my group names. Now how we have to perform this function? I say I want another column. So df in square bracket, you have to write down whatever name you want to do. Do you want to apply to your new column? I said grade equal to pd dot cut, and df in square bracket I have written marks. Why marks? Because I want to apply bin function here. If suppose you have some other columns, wherever you want to apply your bin function, you have to write down here, and then comma bins. Bins means these, we want these bins, and labels is equal to group names. What is the meaning of this? In the third column we will see good or average or fair, whatever. So these are called the group names, and the group names we already have declared here. So when I will run it, see here I have just write down df, not the grade, because this will be my new column. When I will run it, you will see we have another column grade, and these are the group names. 100 out of 100 brilliant, this is brilliant. 54 good, 65 we have here, fail, average, brilliant, everything is here. So we have make a group with the help of binning. And here I have written the basic function group underscore name. Suppose if you forget how many groups we had, so you can check group underscore names. When we will run it, we have 4 groups: fail, average, good and brilliant. If you want to read more about this binning, so you can go to the pandas. Here see pandas documentation. So you will see there are some examples as well. Because I'm not going to cover all the functions, I will just give you the basic introduction of binning. And data binning, you can read it from here. Data binning, Or bucketing is a data pre-processing technique used to reduce the effects of minor observation errors. You can read it here more about the bidding function. Okay, so but one thing, see, I will tell you one interesting thing. Here I say 0 to 25. My first group will start from 0 and then end is 25. And my second group will start from 25 to 50. And my third group starts from 50 to 75. So what you will think that this 25 will end in the first group and the new group will start from 25. So if some students have 25, which group they will go, fail or average, right? So see here, if it is 25, Susan is fail. So it means that the first group will end exact on 25. If we have a 25.1, it will consider an average. So here I will give you the example. Suppose I have made this mark 25.1. Rahila has 25.1, suppose, right? What you have to do there next? Save it. If you will not save it, you will not see the effect on your Jupyter notebook. Then you have to run it and see, now we have 25.1 here in our data frame. When we will run it, so you will see before it was brilliant, now Rahila is average 25.1. So it means the first group will end at 25. So the next group, if someone has 25, it will go in the first group. If someone has 50, it will consider in the second group. 50 point decimal something will consider in the next group, right? So this is the basic concept of bidding. Now you have to practice it. Without practice you cannot learn. So practice it. If you have any question, you can ask me. Subscribe to my channel, and thanks for watching.